Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
And there it is. Hello, all you movie lovers and movie fans all across the world, especially all you lovey-dovey couples this Valentine's Day season. Welcome back to the channel with me, actor, writer, director, Kenny K. And if you're like me, you've already seen great films from director Rob Reiner. Some of my favorites include Stand By Me, Misery, and The Bucket List. But one well-known movie that has escaped me for a very long time has been The Princess Bride, released in 1987. And being that it's the Valentine's month, I figured, why not? I think this has a bit of a love story in it. I mean, it's called The Princess Bride. And that's the funny thing about this movie, is because, granted, I've never seen it, or at least all the way through from beginning to end, I am very familiar with the cast and a lot of scenes. So we got Cary Elwes, Robin Wright, Andre the Giant, and what's that guy's name who voices Rex from Toy Story? Wallace Shawn? Or is it Shaw? And then story-wise, I know that there's a famous sword fight at the end where, I forget the character's name, but he keeps repeating himself. And he says, "You killed my father, prepare to die." And then there's that meme with that character and Wallace Shawn, saying, "You keep using that word, I don't think it means what you think it means." So yeah, granted, I know of all these scenes. It's very out of context in my head. So I'm so glad and happy to finally be reacting to it for the first time. And of course, before we get into it, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. If you want to see the reaction in its full entirety, visit the Patreon, link in the description below, of course. And I will also shamelessly self-plug the artwork in the back painted by yours truly. Visit the social media links down below. So finally, without further ado, let's watch The Princess Bride, directed by Rob Reiner. Hey, where's the 20th Century Fox theme to go along with it? It's kind of weird to see it without the music. Dun, da, da, da. Just coughing like that, spreading COVID around. Wow, look at that old-ass video game. That's even before my time. Wow, I forgot Ben Savage was in... That's right! This is a story within a story. He gets read the bedtime story, and that's what the movie is, what we're watching. That's a pretty cool bedroom, though.
A little bit.
Is he faking sick?
Your grandfather's here.
Don't pinch my cheek. I hate that.
Yeah, I hate that, too. I don't like when old people do that.
How was this city? Huh?
Ah.
I brought you a special present.
What is it?
Open it up.
Grandpa looks like an alcoholic or something. I bet he's got like a flask in his pocket or something.
And I used to read it to your father.
I'll bet it's called The Princess Bride.
Giants, monsters, chases, escapes, true love.
So we do have love in this movie. So we got romance, all the action. I think there's comedy in here too. So it is appropriate for Valentine's Day season. All right, I picked a good one.
Nothing gave Buttercup as much pleasure as ordering Wesley around.
As you wish was all he ever said to her.
As you wish. All right.
Farm boy, fill these with water, please.
Damn.
As you wish.
Gotta say please. Don't forget your manners there.
That day, she was amazed to discover that when he was saying, "as you wish," what he meant was, "I love you."
Oh, so he's a simp.
And even more amazing was the day she realized she truly loved him back.
Shoot your shot. Come on.
Fetch me that picture.
She could have done that herself. She's already playing games. There you go.
What is this? Are you trying to trick me? And where's the sports?
Wesley had no money for marriage, so he packed his few belongings and left the farm to seek his fortune across the sea.
I fear I'll never see you again.
I will always come for you.
So his character motivation is go make money, marry her proper, start a family. Those are his stakes. The first thing I ever saw Cary Elwes in was Robin Hood Men in Tights. That's a good movie.
When Buttercup got the news that Wesley was murdered, for days she neither slept nor ate.
Oh boy.
I shall marry a lady who was once a commoner like yourselves.
It's going to be Buttercup.
The Princess Buttercup.
My little buttercup has the sweetest smile. And if you know what movie that's from, I did a reaction to that one. Find it in my playlist. Oh, she looks happy.
Although the law of the land gave Humperdinck the right to choose his bride, she did not love him.
Why is his name Humperdinck? Has he got some relation to the singer?
A word, my lady.
Hey, there he is.
We are but poor, lost circus performers.
Look how much... he's a short dude in real life, but look how much shorter he is compared to Andre the Giant. The size of his hand and her head. My God.
You were not hired for your brains, you hippopotamic landmass.
Hey, man, you're in no position to be talking to that guy that big. But I get it. If you're going to go to war, you want Andre the Giant on your side.
Do you want me to send you back to where you were?
You better stop talking to him like that. You could pop him like a grape.
It's very, very short on time.
It's a very, very short period.
Fezzik, are there rocks ahead?
If they are, we all be dead.
No more rhymes now, I mean it.
It's like that part in Happy Gilmore when he was making fun of Shooter McGavin at the bar.
The prince will see you all hanged.
Of all the necks on this boat, Highness, the one you should be worrying about is your own.
Didn't he say he was going to kill her regardless?
You sure nobody's follow us?
It's inconceivable.
But not impossible.
And no one in Florence could have gotten here so fast.
He just jinxed it, didn't he?
I just happened to look behind us and something is there.
You see? Oh, who that?
Probably some local fisherman out for a pleasure cruise at night.
It's never just a fisherman out on a pleasure cruise. What is that
know
noise?
what that sound is, Highness?
Sirens?
Those are the shrieking eels.
She doesn't get eaten by the eels at this time.
What?
Why not?
Because we can stop now if you want.
Nah, he's
No.
into it.
You could read a little bit more
See?
if you want.
And then...
Put her down.
I'd put my money on Andre the Giant.
I suppose you think you're brave, don't you?
Only compared to some.
Shots fired?
Move the thing!
It's huge.
And that other thing! Move it!
These guys can't swim. He doesn't know the proper terminology. They got no business sailing out like this. I have no doubt in my mind that Andre the Giant can actually do that. I already know that's Wesley the farm boy.
You were this great legendary thing, and yet he gains.
He keeps talking shit, man. I'd have quit already. No job is worth taking it from that guy. It's funny because in Toy Story he voices Rex, who is such a pushover. He's gonna cut the rope. Bye-bye. Pretty sure he survives, obviously. Oh, practical.
Inconceivable.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
There's that meme.
I don't mean to be rude, but this is not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, it's much easier with a rope.
But I do not think you would accept my help, since I am only waiting around to kill you. That does put a damper on our relationship.
It's funny because Andre the Giant told him not to trust him with the mask.
I swear on the soul of my father, Domingo Montoya, you will reach the top alive.
Alright, I believe him. Okay, now let's draw swords.
Well, wait until you're ready.
That's nice of him. Sportsman-like, too. It's like, I want to fight you in your prime. Respect. No.
You don't by any chance happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand?
Do you always begin conversations this way?
You've been talking.
When the 6-fingered man appeared and requested a special sword, my father took the job.
That is beautiful. I'll bet it's perfectly balanced, too.
6-fingered man returned and demanded it, but at 1/10 his promised price. 6-fingered man lived me alive, but he gave me this.
Yeah, but it looks badass.
I dedicated my life to the study of fencing, so the next time we meet, I will not fail.
Yeah, bet he can whoop his ass now.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
There's the line.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Okay. These two are developing rapport. They were supposed to fight.
I certainly hope you find him someday.
See ya.
Whether I am or not, you've been more than fair.
Ah, they are going to fight. Never mind. We got Robin Hood versus a man with revenge. I'll bet that's why Carrie Ells was cast as Robin Hood Men in Tights. If I find one of my friends who's never seen the movie Robin Hood Men in Tights, we'll do a video of that. Unless you guys want to rewatch. Let me know in the comments. Let me know on Patreon. I always wanted to study fencing, and I guess I still could, but the footing work is crazy, and I'm not light on my feet. That's also why I can't dance.
I am not left-handed.
Oh, he switched up on him, huh?
I'm not left-handed either.
Damn! Oh, wow. Oh, that wasn't the stuntman. That was actually him. He's like, I could do that too. As a matter of fact, one up.
Who are you?
No one of consequence.
No one of consequence. Come on, you can't kill each other now. There's too much respect here. Yeah, right. Look at the way they lit this scene back then. So vintage now. I'm pretty sure this was filmed on a soundstage too. Ooh, did he nick him? Oh, but a blow like that to the head might catch up with you when you get old. It's a no-no.
Inconceivable!
There's that word.
Finish him, your way!
Oh, good. My way. Thank you, Vincetti.
Nah, he's a gentle giant. Dude looked like Zorro. You probably couldn't tell, but that scared the crap out of me just now.
We face each other as God intended. Sportsmanlike.
As God intended.
You'll put down your rock and I'll put down my sword and we'll try and kill each other like civilized people.
That's not a fair fight.
I think the odds are slightly in your favor at hand fighting.
Yeah.
I don't even exercise.
Some people are just born lucky. That's like running into a wall. Not happening, dude. You'll break your back before he picks you up and breaks yours. Ooh.
I haven't fought just one person for so long.
I'll bet Andre the Giant doesn't even actually feel him on his back.
Why should that make such a difference?
Okay, he'd be out by now. Come on.
But one.
No, I don't believe that. You could definitely tell this is a movie. But I wonder if Andre the Giant choreographed that whole thing himself. It's so funny how many people know this movie but don't realize that Andre the Giant was a legendary wrestler.
Could this be a trap?
I always think everything could be a trap, which is why I'm still alive.
Cocky, arrogant. That's why he's the bad guy, I guess.
An arrangement can be reached?
There will be no arrangement.
Shouldn't she recognize his voice?
Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes.
Morons.
Really?
He's smarter than all those guys?
I accept.
Good. Then pour the wine.
Look at that beautiful landscape. I wonder where they filmed this. Hell kind of wine bottle is that? Look like a cigarette butt.
Inhale this, but do not touch.
See, you can't trust him because he could have just lied about what that stuff is.
A clever man would put the poison into his own goblet because he would know that only a great fool would reach for what he was given. You would have counted on it, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
Okay, I got lost there.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Wait till I get going. Where was I?
Yeah, I'm lost too.
What in the world can that be?
What? Where?
Okay, so he thought it was the goblet closer to him. This old switcheroo joke I love.
First, let's drink. Me from my glass, and you from yours.
Oh, I wanted that to go on a little longer, that joke. What's that over there? You switch it. What's that over there? And you switch it back. Wow. What, is he going to pass out now? Yeah. Another great movie that Wallace Shaw was in, Vegas Vacation. He plays the blackjack dealer. Brilliant scenes.
To think, all that time it was Shortcut that was poisoned.
All right, I know it's been 5 years, but if you really love that dude, you know it's him right there.
The next time my hand flies on its own, for where I come from, there are penalties when a woman lies.
So I'm not getting why he's not revealing himself. Did I miss something?
Okay. I'd bet my life on it.
I thought it was odorless. That actor looks like a combination of Mark Ruffalo and Oscar Isaacs. Great actors, by the way.
Why loose your venom on me?
You killed my love.
No, that's him.
When you found out he was gone, did you get engaged to your prince that same hour, or did you wait a whole week out of respect for the dead?
You mocked me once. Never do it again.
Yeah, don't be playing with her feelings like this.
I died too, for all I care.
So, wow. On my painting channel,
What have I done?
I use this clip for comedic purposes. Damn. That is steep. Oh! You lost your mask. Gotta be careful, your head don't hit a rock, man. I guess now all is revealed, huh?
You're alive. If you want, I can fly.
What was that all about? So she did know it was secretly him? It was what she said after she pushed him off the top of the hill, so it's like they were just messing with each other.
Oh, no. No, please.
What is it? What's the matter?
Forgot it was a fairy tale story. Oh, you're about to get dirty in there. Budweiser.
But the trees are actually quite lovely.
No, they're not. Yeah, look at the way she's looking at him. First movie I saw Robin Wright in was Forrest Gump as Jenny. What the hell was that noise? Oh, watch out. Stop, drop, and roll. That's why it's called the Fire Swamp. All right. Just trying to put on a brave face. Nah. It's like a landmine. Don't be walking around in there without a fire extinguisher. Wow.
I inherited the ship from the previous Dread Pirate Roberts, just as you will inherit it from me. The man I inherited it from was not the real Dread Pirate Roberts either.
It's a moniker passed down. It's kind of like the Phantom, the ghost who walks, the mythology of that superhero.
Once the crew believed, he left the ship and I have been Roberts ever since.
That's a pretty cool story, actually.
I shall retire and hand the name over to someone else.
Why can't you just sail away with you? And you can still be Roberts. Whoa, watch out. You gotta worry more than just about fire here. Talk about super quicksand. I wouldn't have thought of that. Wow. Some hero I would turn out to be. Get out of this swamp already. What the hell is that? Oh, hell no. Is this thing gonna eat the rope? We got big rats like that here in New York City. Yeah, I'll bet that sucks. Rest later. Get up. Get out of this desert swamp. Why did I say desert? Probably because they're all sandy. And now you gotta worry about the rats. Yo, grab your sword, man. Oh, this rat went and told all of his friends.
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
You just saw them! And this one's even bigger. Oh, his hand is by his mouth. Oh, I don't even want to know what kind of diseases he's gonna get now. Hope he doesn't turn into one of those things. Girl, don't just stand there. Pick up a rock. Do something. Oh, I wouldn't grab it like that. Well, she's just watching. Can you at least go get his sword for him? Man's got to do everything, huh? Finally, my God. Don't poke it. Bash its head in. You know what? If it bit her leg, serves her right. Ooh. Damn. Oh, he's messed up. Nah, I'd be mad at her. I'd be mad at her.
We did it.
Did what? You need to get him to a doctor.
Surrender.
You mean wish to surrender to me? Very well, I accept.
Nice try.
If we surrender, and I return with you, will you promise not to hurt this man?
Can't take him at his word.
I swear it will be done.
Yeah, I don't believe him.
Once we're out of sight, take him back to Florin and throw him in the pit of despair.
You see? Oh.
What is it?
That's the dude.
You have 6 fingers on your right hand.
He's the one who killed Domingo. That's 2 blows to the head. One for Inigo and one for Wesley the Farm Boy, a.k.a. Pirate Roberts. Oh, they got him to a doctor, actually. And that shoulder don't look good. The hell's up with this guy's mouth? I woke up and saw that. Knocked me out again.
But nobody withstands the machine.
Alright, what's the machine? Some sort of saw trap? Which is funny because he ends up being in the movie Saw. And she looks like what's-her-name from Frozen. I actually never seen Frozen. I just recognize the character in the dress.
I present to you your queen, Queen Buttercup.
Someone's booing? Damn, lady. Oh, jeez.
If Wesley wants you, bless you both. If not, please consider me as an alternative to suicide.
Oh. Lies. Manipulation.
Ah. Are you coming down into the pit?
I want a tree like that. Not necessarily that it goes down to a pit, but like a fallout shelter or something.
I've got my country's 500th anniversary to plan, my wife to murder, and Gilda to frame for it.
Oh, poor you. Heavy lies the crown. Oh yeah, definitely a saw trap.
Took me half a lifetime to invent it.
Looks more like a Frankenstein getup, bringing the monster to life.
At present, I'm writing the definitive work on the subject.
They're hooking up his nipples to it? Oh, it's like some sort of water torture. Oh no, it's powered by water. Alright. I don't understand exactly what it's doing. At least Jigsaw gave us a video set of instructions.
Instead of sucking water, I'm sucking life.
Oh. It's just extreme suction cups.
I want the thief's forest emptied before I wed.
Hey, this is messed up.
There's a Spaniard giving us some trouble.
Will you give him some trouble?
There's a what? Is it one of the three dudes? Oh, Spaniard, he said. I couldn't understand him with his accent.
I will not be moved.
He's getting drunk.
Sorry, Vicini.
Better watch out.
You don't look so good.
Don't smell so good
You
either.
don't smell so good either.
I need the man in black.
He bested you with strength, your greatness. He bested me with steel. He must have outthought Vicini.
Respect, see?
Let's go.
Where?
Find the man in black, obviously.
Well, you don't know where he is.
Johnny Cash? The man in black?
My father's soul will be at peace. There will be blood tonight.
I like his determination.
Wesley and I are joined by the bonds of love, and you cannot track that. And you cannot break it, not with 1,000 swords.
She's gonna piss him off.
You are the slimiest weakling ever to crawl the earth.
Burn!
I would not say such things.
I thought he was gonna hit her. Not that that would have been cool. Oh good, lock me in here. So we're not gonna have our wedding then, right? I don't have to marry you? Easy there. Now you're gonna break the machine. Ugh. Those screams are actually quite disturbing.
Everybody, boo!
Everybody heard that, I'll bet. Oh. Another hit in the head.
I cannot find him alone. I need you.
That's a good shot with the sunlight behind him and the sunbeams. That's the tree, isn't it? Yeah. He's dead?
He's dead.
Huh? What did Fezzik mean he's dead?
You want me to read this or not?
Yeah, he said no more interruptions.
Jesus, Grandpa, what did you read me this thing for?
I think we ought to stop now.
Nah. You gotta keep going.
All right, now let's see where we're...
I see a Captain America toy in the back. Look at how he just carries them so easily. Damn.
While you're at it, why don't you give me a nice paper cut and pour lemon juice on it? We're closed.
Who is that?
Beat it or I'll call the Brute Squad.
I'm on the Brute Squad.
You are the Brute Squad.
I mean, look at him.
Besides, why would you want someone the king's stinking son fired? I might kill whoever you want to make the miracle.
I think I know who that is.
Bring him in.
Is that Billy Crystal? The voice and the comedy. That's gotta be Billy Crystal. Rob Reiner. He works with Billy Crystal.
His wife These crippled children are on the brink of starvation.
Don't lie to him.
You a rotten liar.
Yeah.
Avenge my father. Murdered these 20 years.
Your first story was better.
That's Billy Crystal.
There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead. Please open his mouth.
I hope that's how they bring him back to life.
Hey! Hello in there! Hey!
It's like the old days of CPR, I guess. You ever want to wake me up, tell me there's free food somewhere, or tell me that somebody stole my cigars.
Liar! Liar!
I wonder who this is.
Ever since Prince Humperdinck fired him, his confidence is shattered.
Why'd you say that name? You promised me that you would never say that.
Hey, you don't gotta out your man like that in front of everybody.
That's a miracle pill.
Looks like a truffle.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle.
You're not gonna be able to hide Andre the Giant's big ass.
How long do we have to wait if we know the miracle works?
I'll beat you apart. I'll take you both together.
Shh.
Why won't my arms move?
You've been mostly dead all day.
We have Miracle Max. Make a pill to bring you back.
It tastes like chocolate.
Where's Buttercup? Let me explain. No, there is too much.
My brains, his steel, and your strength against 60 men, and you think a little head jiggle is supposed to make me happy?
Ye have little faith.
Now, I'll need a sword eventually.
Why? You can't even lift one.
True, but that's hardly common knowledge.
Well, that's why he said eventually.
You don't seem excited, my little muffin.
Should I be?
You're not supposed to see her. That's why your wedding's not going to work out. All this bad luck. Is he still numb? Wow. Damn, look at that guy's mutton chops.
Marriage. Marriage is what
Marriage.
brings us together.
I would not be able to go to a wedding and hear this guy's voice. That's ominous.
I'm the Dread Pirate Roberts. Pirate Roberts is here for you, sir.
It's not quite the look when I think of a pirate. Looks more like the Grim Reaper.
Skip to the end.
Have you the wing?
The wing. I believe Andre the Giant could do that.
I have no gate key. Basic. 30 arms off. Oh, you mean this gate key?
Because he knows he could do it, too. It's like carrying a toy or a doll, you know?
Kill the Dark One and the Giant, but leave the third for questioning.
Nah, he's gonna get his revenge. You should be afraid, man.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
And there it is. Hey, that was the smartest decision he made. Oh no! How exactly does she plan to kill herself? Oh. Ask, and you shall receive.
There's a shortage of perfect breasts in this world. It would be a pity to damage yours.
Wesley!
That's a good line. I vaguely remember the scene. He gets up, he keeps fighting, even though he's stabbed. I don't remember him being stabbed like that, though.
We've got an overdeveloped sense of vengeance.
He's built different. Never underestimate a man who's got revenge on the brains. Oh.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Yeah, I stabbed this dude 3 times and he's coming after me? Hey, now you match.
I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Matching wounds and everything. Well, he fulfilled his revenge.
I don't think I'm quite familiar with that phrase.
I'll explain, and I'll use small words that you'll be sure to understand, you warthog-faced buffoon.
Warthog-faced buffoon.
The next thing you lose will be your left eye, followed by your right. Your ears you keep, and I'll tell you why. Every woman who cries out, "Dear God, what is that thing?" will echo in your perfect ears.
Why? How's he going to do all that to him? Enough time went by.
Drop your sword.
Wise.
There you are. I saw the prince's stables, and there they were, 4 white horses.
And a horse take Andre the Giant on its back? I don't know a horse's weight limit, but that man was like 500 plus pounds. No, you're not going to jump from there on the hill. Oh my god. Oh, alright. I thought she was going to land on the horse, which they did in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Now that it's over, I don't know what to do with the rest of my life.
First of all, go to Billy Crystal and get healed.
You make a wonderful Dread Pirate Roberts.
Yeah. You should take the helm.
And as they reach for each other...
What? What?
Now it's kissing again. You don't want to hear that.
I don't mind so much.
There have been 5 kisses that were rated the most passionate, the most pure. This one left them all behind.
Grandpa, maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
Aw.
As you wish.
Based upon his book, so... Oh, Rob Reiner was also producer. So is The Princess Bride an actual book? Because that's one that was missed to me as a fairy tale when I was Ben Savage's age. Oh, Fred Savage. What am I talking about? This one's Fred. Boy Meets World Corey is Ben. Oh, this was Robin Wright's first movie. Wow. Carol Kane? Wait a minute. That's the one from Scrooge. Yeah, Billy Crystal. She played the second ghost in Scrooged, and the grandma in Addams Family Values. Wow. Great movie, you guys. So, let me just go over some notes real quick. Not that many, because it wasn't really that kind of movie. And then, I'll let you know what I think.
8 hours later.
All right, folks. Well, I just got done watching The Princess Bride, released in 1987, directed by Rob Reiner. And I kind of half see why, and also don't understand why this film made such an impression on pop culture. Now, what I mean by that is, I like the film. I think I would have liked it a lot more when I was younger. I think it's more of that target audience. So that just tells me it's one of those films that is a nostalgic piece for those who saw it when they were younger and just grew up on it. Never let it go. And that's awesome. I have movies like that. I remember in the PG-13 version of Deadpool 2 that was released, they parodied this film. And it's things like that that you can definitely catch on with all kinds of pop culture references. There's probably songs out there and whatnot that just go back to this film. And comparing this film to other Rob Reiner movies, he has some range. For example, you wouldn't think that this movie was directed by the same guy who did Misery or The Bucket List. Movies which I have already seen, so if you want that on the rewatch list, let me know in the comments below. But I'm glad I finally have the context and understanding of all the memes and references. For example, inconceivable. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. I really like the landscape and the sets they used. The vintage lighting, awesome. Awesome to look back on during this time and period when they made films in the 80s. It's kind of got a signature where it's like fantasy driven. You know what I mean? Trying to think of other movies where they use that type of lighting, but you know what I mean by fantasy. Maybe a Never-Ending Story, one of my personal favorites. They use kind of that same lighting in this film. As for the acting and the story itself, you know, nothing too epic, nothing too great, nothing I can really comment or talk about. But I'm not saying that makes the movie bad or any less good. I'm just saying you can tell this movie was made for just pure fun and enjoyment. And you could tell that actors definitely had a lot of fun themselves making this. And funny enough, the character arcs in the story of The Princess Bride is not really what did it for me. The biggest character arc that I admired was the little boy's. You know, he's a gamer, faking sick to stay home from school or whatever, or at least he didn't look sick. And, you know, not really into books, but leave it up to good old granddad to tell him the story that gets him hooked. I'd like to imagine that he's going to grow up and continue the tradition with his grandkids and, you know, say, I used to be just like you, and with all your iPads and whatnots, whatever we're going to have in the future, and, you know, introduce him to a good old-fashioned paperback. I mean, that's still how I feel about books nowadays. I'm not really a big reader when it comes to the Nooks and all the electrical stuff. I really appreciate actual paper and just opening it up and smelling that old smell of books. It's not uncommon to admire that smell. Comment below. I know a lot of you agree. It's just so much more tangible. As a matter of fact, as an actor, I still print out my scripts, and unlike everybody else in my generation who do this job, they read off the laptop, their phones or computer and whatnot. But I find having something tangible, like just good old-fashioned paper, helps me study lines. It helps me study the character better. And I literally feel like the words are going from the paper and up through my arms and into my head. I don't know. It's weird. But back to the movie. I really like the slapstick in this. A lot of guys getting hit in the head. I like that sort of thing. And, you know, the other comedy aspect, too, with Billy Crystal. Brilliant. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be a wrap on the movie The Princess Bride. I want to thank you all for joining me. Hopefully, you'll be with me next week for the next reaction and video. Until then, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Visit the Patreon and the link in the description below if you want to watch along. Just pull up your own copy of the film. Good luck to all of you who have those special dates coming up for Valentine's Day. Oh, actually, I have one more note. However, it's about the kissing scene, but you don't want to hear that.